Hey everyone, welcome back for more Fire Emblem Engage. This time we're going in on Chapter 2. The first part was basically our main character waking up from 1,000 years sleep, and then, of course, the reason why we woke up is because something is going on in the world. Basically, an old power is coming back and threatens the world, and our character, I suppose, is meant to be that guardian, kind of getting in the way of them being able to do that. So that's where we're picking up here. We're going back to the castle with Lumera, who is the Divine Dragon Queen, and seeing where the story goes from there. Now, the reception around part 1 was pretty good. If you guys would like to see more, definitely leave likes and comments on the video letting me know how you're enjoying this so far, and we'll see how it goes, okay? Thank you for tuning in. Let's get started.
We live on the continent of Elyos, 4 realms surrounding a holy land at its center. Firene, kingdom of abundance. Brodia, kingdom of might. Elusia, kingdom of knowledge. Solm, queendom of freedom. The land of Lythos, home of divine dragons. And Gradlon, domain of the fell dragon, fallen to ruin. 1,000 years ago, our lands endured a vicious war with the fell dragon. We called upon heroes from other worlds to aid us, heroes known as emblems. With them, the warriors of our nations fought as one. In the end, we were victorious in defeating and imprisoning the fell dragon. In the years since, our world has been safe. But now, I sense a resurrection. The binding weakens. If his shadow stretches across the land again, then we must fight him anew, as we did in ages past. Fell Dragon, Sombron, must be stopped.
Well, all right. I guess that's the story. Now, I don't recall if the story that happened previously, like the war 1,000 years ago, was in a previous game. Like I said, the last time I played a Fire Emblem was so long ago, I don't really remember the story at all. I don't know that it's been part of a story of any of the games since.
We are safe within these walls.
So this is Lythos Castle. It's beautiful.
I'm glad you think so. Though you may not remember this place, I've long waited to welcome you back here. Welcome home.
I'm home?
Yes, you are. I feel overwhelmed with joy. I may cry.
Queen Lumera.
Vander. Clan. Fram. Thank you for all you've done. You are worthy stewards indeed. You and your predecessors, watching over my child all these years. I am ever so grateful.
You are too kind.
Yeah, it's awful nice of you to say that. I'm starting to feel woozy.
Oh yeah, go us! We just got praised by Queen Lumera herself!
The happiness of this moment aside, I am troubled to see the corrupted here in Lythos.
The corrupted?
Those enemies you were fighting out on the grasslands.
Oh, I didn't like those things one bit. Just the sight of them made my blood run cold.
Understandably so. The corrupted are corpses revived by an evil power. The Fell Dragon used them as his soldiers in the war. Before the start of that bitter conflict, Elyos had known peace for eons. But then, a dark presence emerged. Sombron. Despite tireless searching, we could not determine where he'd come from, but seeing the destruction he wrought, there was no doubt of his evil intentions. Now the corrupted are spreading once more. This may be a sign of his return.
No.
I wonder if it is mere coincidence that you awakened as all this unfolds. If the Fell Dragon has been released, then we must prepare for battle.
I can't imagine fighting someone like that.
Worry not. I doubt he will attack anytime soon. This castle is filled with the spirits of divine dragons. The corrupted cannot enter it easily. Let us devise a plan now, while we have the opportunity. Emblem Marth.
It's been quite some time, Lumera.
That it has. Thank you for lending your aid against the corrupted.
You're welcome. But of course, I could help only because your child remembered me. You know, it is possible the others are awake now, just as I am.
Perhaps you are right.
Sorry, but what do you mean? Who's awake?
There is something I should show you. Follow me.
What is this place?
This is the Ring Vault. It is where the Emblem Rings are enshrined. Those of the Holy Knight, of the Sage Lord, and of the Azure Twins rest here, as well as the Ring of the Princess Exalt, and finally, the Ring of the Instructor. Each dwells within an Emblem Ring, as Marth resides in the Ring of the Hero King.
So, counting Marth, there are 6 Emblem Rings. Wow.
In fact, there are 12. 6 here, and 6 entrusted to the other countries, as a precautionary measure.
What do you mean?
The emblems grant world-altering power to whoever has all 12 rings. For generations, the divine dragons used this power to ensure peace and prosperity in Elyos. Indeed, that was how we locked away the Fell Dragon. But many have sought to steal the rings, and use them for their own nefarious purposes.
Which is why they're scattered all over the continent, not just stored here.
Precisely. The rings offer their power but once every 1,000 years, at which time the divine dragon travels across Elyos to collect them from each nation's ruler. With 1,000 years having passed since last time, I was planning to carry out this ritual soon. But if the Fell Dragon is after the rings, the emblems may be summoned before I arrive.
Summoned?
It is how one calls for an emblem from a ring, just as you did earlier with Marth. Only those with royal dragon blood are capable of summoning. That includes you, my child.
Oh, you must be talking about the phrase that popped into my head.
An invocation, you mean? What was it?
Shine on, Emblem of Beginnings. I wasn't even thinking about it. The words just fell from my mouth.
That was how you summoned Marth. What was your focus? Your intention when you spoke those words?
I wanted to help Clan and Fram. I didn't want to lose them. I wanted to protect them.
Your focus was on helping others. Remember that intention whenever you summon emblems. Not to keep the power for yourself. Understand? To borrow so you may protect others.
I understand.
Now, why don't we try a practice battle? You must be a little rusty after all these years. How about we train here? You will be the one fighting. The emblem lends you their strength. You need to train your body and mind to unleash an emblem's full power. Vander, Clan, Frem, you will be aiding my child in this battle. Against me.
Queen Lumera, even in a practice battle, I could not turn my weapon on you.
Oh, Vander, please do put your heart into it. I know I will.
She said, you better, or I'm gonna beat you up anyway. All right, man. We gotta battle Mom.
The corrupted?
No, dear. Not at all. How could you think so? I made these opponents from plants and rocks. Nevertheless, their abilities are the same. Drop your guard and you could be hurt.
They're really unsettling. Can we train with something else? They give me the chills.
Listen, you must push through your fear and face whatever opponent stands against you. Never run away. You are my child, the protector of all. The divine dragon.
I understand.
Don't worry, Divine One. We'll back you up every step of the way.
Yeah, what Fram said.
As loath as I am to battle against Queen Lumera, orders are orders. I pledge to bring us victory.
Thank you, everyone.
Now, let's begin.
All right, we have to defeat Lumera. We have a nice little battle formation here. That's an archer, it looks like.
Be cautious, Divine One. Some of these enemies are carrying long-range weapons. Therefore, they can rain arrows upon us from afar.
Each weapon has a set range. A bow with a range of 2 can attack enemies 2 spaces away. Weapons with a range of 1 cannot counter distant attacks. Weapons with a range of 2 cannot counter adjacent attacks. Makes sense. All right, I wonder if it's worth taking him and just... Oh, what's this?
See this enemy with the axe. Axe wielders are at a disadvantage against swords. Swords are strong against axes. Axes against lances. And then lances against swords.
Rock, paper,
If you
scissors.
outmatch your foe, you can break their fighting stance for an advantage in combat. Try it. Strike with your sword. After their stance is broken, they'll be open to further attack.
Inflict the break status on an enemy by landing an attack with a weapon that has advantage. Broken units cannot counterattack until after their next combat. This is your chance to attack. Okay, cool. Swords have advantages over axes, axes over lances, and lances over swords. Arts have advantages over bows, tomes, and knives. All right, so I was going to take the horseman over that way, but let's just go ahead and get over here and just break this guy. Nice. And now he can't counterattack at all. He dropped his weapon.
Well done. You see, swords are strong against axes. Always keep such weapon advantages in mind. Enemies can't counterattack while recovering their stance. A good time to finish them off.
Very true. Okay, now let's go ahead and get you over here then. Yeah, Vander hits really hard. Vander hits really hard, man. All right, and then how about you? What do you have going on? Mage, Mystical, Fire. And then you are Martial, Monk, Key Adept. So let's see what Clan can do here.
Divine One, I don't know if you knew this or not, but I can use magic. I'm good from near or far, even against well-protected enemies.
Magic can attack both distant and adjacent enemies. Magic is often effective against enemies with high physical defense. Mystical units ignore terrain bonuses to a foe's avoid rates, or AVO, when attacking with magic. Mystical units can land attacks from a distance, even when an enemy should be hard to hit. I'm going to move you right up here. Alright, I can hit you from here with some fire. And oh my god, it's just going to straight up do 19 damage here? Okay, 13, 6, 13. So in the middle of the screen, at the bottom middle, you can see the exchange. I'll hit them for 13, they'll hit me for 6, I'll hit them for 13. So this will straight up just take them out. That's pretty cool.
Oh, thank goodness.
And then you.
The Divine One looked right at me! You know, I can do some mean healing with my staff. Not only that, I can take incoming hits from nearby allies. But it smarts when I do. Anyway, if you don't want to get hurt, or you need some patching up, just lean on me.
Staves are items with which your units can help allies or hinder enemies. Only certain classes like martial monks can use them. A heal staff, for example, restores an ally's hit points. Staves are useful, but they break after a certain number of uses. Oh. Key Adept units can use Chain Guard to protect adjacent allies from attack. With Chain Guard, the ally does not take damage. Instead, the Key Adept takes damage equal to 20% of their own max HP. Chain Guard is only available if the Key Adept unit's HP is full. Okay, well, let me just run right over here. Let me Chain Guard you. Oh, I can actually get 2 of them Chain Guarded at once. So if I were to you know, positioned more intelligently here, I'd be able to chain guard them all. Though I think I'm about to move out of there. Maybe I just kind of take you over here. Flank the queen.
Queen Lumera, please forgive me for standing against you.
Vander, you are my child's knight. You must fill that role as best you can. Attack me with all your might.
She has a sword. I have an axe on Vander, so she can break me if she decides to strike back anytime soon. So let's go ahead and get you... We can attack this angle, right? We can. Fireball.
Queen Lumera, I don't want to attack you. Oh, I feel dizzy.
Sharpen your focus, clan, lest you miss.
Okay, now I don't think you can get close enough to do anything.
Whatever you say.
Let me just try to take you right here. Yeah, you can't do anything from here. We'll just go ahead and move you here anyway. Let's wait, and then you can't get close enough either. What I can do is put you right here. Oh no, maybe we engage. Let's just engage. Maybe it'll give us a little bit more movement. Maybe. All right, I can skip that animation. No, I can't do anything. Let's just wait.
There is no need to hold back, my child.
All right.
Yeah, the counterattack got her.
Sorry. Fantastic work. You fought together splendidly. Let's move on. Wait over there a moment.
The only thing I'm concerned about is one of our users,
Right.
one of our characters,
If
didn't get
everyone is in
experience.
position, we'll begin. This time, I will be more hands-on. I intend to fight as if in an actual battle.
Oh boy.
Furthermore, I'll be using this.
Is that the ring of the Holy Knight?
Indeed it is. I'm inviting an old friend to join us.
All right, he's cavalry as well.
I am Sigurd. If you require strength and swiftness, I am all too happy to oblige.
Emblem Sigurd. He looks like a strong opponent.
Each emblem has their own abilities. When allied with them, you can call upon their unique powers and skills.
Whatever Sigurd's power is, it won't be the same as Marth's. We'd better keep our eyes open.
All right, some more enemies spawned.
My rapier is effective against cavalry, like those enemies over there. Once we engage, you can use my weapon. Try it against that foe.
Okay, we are already engaged because, you know, I was expecting to do that thing there, but that's okay. What's this? Sometimes an emblem's energy lingers in a space. If a synced unit finishes their actions or waits on a space containing emblem energy, their engage meter will fill completely. All right, well, let's go here. This guy does have an axe, so we should be able to break him with our sword. Danger radius. When you place the cursor on an enemy, you can see the radius that foe can reach. You can press A to keep that radius displayed. You can press ZL. Is that left trigger, I think? Yeah, to see the danger radius of all your enemies at once. Very good. Let's move here, attack this guy. We should break him because he has an axe, which means he can't counterattack as well, right? Very good. Oh boy, a level up. More HP, more speed. I got a bit stronger. Let's go ahead and bring you up and just fireball this guy. You can't attack back, so... Man, the double fireball, that's brutal.
See that?
All right, you can stay there. What we're going to do now is bring you right here, because I'm sure these two will move up on us. I believe it's axes break lances, correct? So this is actually all right if we do this. We'll move you there, and then you will move up right behind you and do a chain guard. Oh, they both went after her. All right, cool. Now, to test out if axes break lances, I do believe that's the way of it. It should be. Oh, it's going to straight up take him out anyway, because this guy does like 18 hit damage. Yeah, it does break him as well. That's good. Okay, that guy's gone.
Always.
And then you...
Can't let him down.
If I do this and attack you, 5 times 2, 5 times 2. Let's do it. That break as well. Good stuff. All right, Fram got some experience finally. Good stuff. She is a little bit hurt, but that's all right. Now you, let's go ahead and move here. We'll wait. We'll bring you up right behind you and wait too. He's like the support, the fire support, literally fire support.
Your teamwork is inspiring. Now it's time for us to make our move. Come, Sigurd.
Wow, you have some crazy movement. Whoa.
That was incredible.
Lord Sigurd is remarkably swift. Perhaps we should be grateful this is a mock battle.
All right, so that is a lance right there. We can take that axe straight to it.
Onward.
That's the play. Yeah, so Lumera and Sigurd will not be able to counterattack me after this. Which then means we can bring you straight up here. Now, this is a bit of a risk because Fram is lower HP. So maybe we don't do that. Maybe we bring you over here. Can you reach? You cannot reach. You won't be able to reach either. All right, we're gonna run the risk here. This might be a bad idea, but we're going. Just want to get Sigurd out of this fight.
No disrespect, Queen Lumera, but I've got to attack you.
That's the spirit, Fram.
No damage. Oh no. Too much armor. All right. Well, today I learned. Well, that's not great. That doesn't bode well. All right. What I think we need to do here is go here. Maybe do an engage.
Lend me your strength.
You want to use the rapier against the heavier armor. Very good damage.
I cannot afford to lose.
Whoop, didn't mean to do that. Okay, and then you, I don't think we're gonna be able to do much with you from here, unfortunately, but we can drop you right here and then just, well, yeah, that's all we can do. We can just wait.
This is certainly more of a challenge.
Your enemies will not hold back, and neither will I. That is why you must defeat me. What a delight it is to see you in battle after all these years.
The counterattack again.
So sorry. You've won. I'm proud to see you working together so well.
All right, so that's the win condition right there. Another counterattack victory, by the way. Second time in a row that happened. Okay, that's another chapter down.
Well fought, everyone. You bested Sigurd and me. That's quite the feat. There is much to improve upon, but this is a wonderful start. Great work.
Thank you.
I can't believe we had to fight against Queen Lumera.
Yeah, well, I can't believe we won!
Though you have only just awoken, your power seems to be growing already, Divine One.
I'd like for you to have this.
This is the sword you were using, isn't it?
Yes. An ancient blade that can be wielded only by divine dragons. It served me well for many years, but now it is yours. Consider it a prize for your victory today.
Thank you. Someday, I'll prove that I'm worthy of this sword.
I have no doubt. Please, take this as well.
Is this another emblem ring?
No, it is purely ornamental. You see, before your slumber, I made you a promise.
What was it?
I said I'd give you a birthday present that suited you perfectly. I was working on it in private, but I was unable to finish it in time. That birthday has long since passed, but I would quite like to give you this gift now.
I'm sorry. I can't accept.
Why not?
That ring fulfills a promise you made me, right? But I don't remember that promise. It'd feel wrong accepting it. Like I was taking a present meant for someone else. Please offer me this gift again once I've remembered everything.
Everything, you say? Did facing me in battle stir any recollections?
It didn't. I'm sorry.
You need not apologize. It doesn't matter what you can remember right now. I only hope that one day you will think of me as your mother, as you did 1,000 years ago. Forgive me. I was so thrilled to spend time with you again. I suppose I got a little carried away, didn't I?
Oh, no. It's all right.
I don't mean to put you on the spot. Perhaps we should call it a day, hmm? But let's agree to chat again in the morning. What do you say? Pinky promise?
All right.
Liberation obtained. All right, let's do some conversing real quick before we go. Divine One, you look so amazing. I swear I'm going to get stronger too, especially for you. Okay? I was helpful, yeah? At least a little? I'm going to keep being helpful for you, Divine One. Yeah, Clan did a lot of damage, by the way. Clan really lays it down, too. Need to find more useful ideas out of Fram. The big thing is like, she can hit things pretty hard. 5 times 2 and then another 5 times 2. I mean, that's 20 damage against a bow user. So she's very good in that regard, taking out ranged enemies. And then, you know, she has the idea where she can, you know, take damage for others, too. I just need to figure out if she actually gains experience for blocking damage and stuff like that, because otherwise I feel like she's going to be left behind.
Spectacular as
You fought magnificently. Going forward, I'll continue alongside you as your knights.
Please rest easy for today.
We'll chat in the morning. All right. Okay, next chapter.